Where is our land? Who comes to disturb our peaceful existence? Ambition has driven Wei to lock the peaceful inhabitants of the South into the bonds of servitude. In the third year of the Jin Empire, the ruling couple of the South stood against the hordes of Wei. In their hearts, they treasured the words of a former ally and an indomitable desire for freedom.
You know those Wei folks. I hear they beat Shu and are headed this way. I wonder if their sky is the same color as ours.
Oh, what are you talking about? It's time to fight. We are who we are, and we will fight to the death to stay that way.
You're right. This is our land, and we will fight to protect it. Drive them back! They'll never take this land from us!
Hit me with everything you got! I must retreat. Now.
That ought to learn ya. Beast Unit, drive your claws into the enemy's heart. Rig Unit, tear a chunk right out of their flank.
Anybody that comes near me is gonna die. It's no use.
That ought to learn ya.
We've driven them all back! We'll send the enemy crying back home!
Where'd all these enemies come from?
I won't lose a second time.
That ought to learn ya.
I shall show no mercy. I won't be denied next time.
That ought to learn ya.
That's an elephant. And they got tigers, too.
A surprise attack. An impressive tactic for such a primitive opponent. Let them come. Their wrath is but a byproduct of their desperation.
That's my wife for you!
Incredible! But I shall put a stop to this.
I must retreat. For now.
That ought to learn ya.
I won't be denied next time.
That ought to learn ya.
Alas, is this how the warrior's path is to end?
That ought to learn ya.
The ferocity of beasts is no match for the mental capacity of man.
I have some catching up to do.
won't be denied next time.
That ought to learn ya.
It isn't working. You're not surprised at all.
Hey, what's wrong? Are these tigers made out of paper or something?
Don't think you'll get away with that. I won't lose a second time.
That ought to learn ya. Hey, darling, don't you think this is a good time to use you-know-what?
Huh? All right. Good thinking, baby. You watching, Zhuge Liang? We're gonna use your present now. That's my wife for ya!
This should be over shortly.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
That ought to learn ya.
Remind you of our honeymoon?
Great King! Enemy reinforcements from the east!
Better stop their reinforcements! Destroy their advance route!
You think you can defeat me? Don't get so upset. Just swear allegiance to me.
I won't be denied next time.
That ought to learn ya.
I have to catch up.
I refuse to lose to you stupid backward savages.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
That ought to learn ya.
Poor, weak-minded savages. You don't even realize what you're up against. Now you'll be wiped clean off the face of the earth. It is difficult to fight such untrained savages.
That ought to learn ya.
This land is ours. Always has been, always will be. Thanks for your help, dear. And you too, Zhuge Liang.
I've driven off those imbeciles of Wei. Even that Sima Yi person. Oh, I didn't like him at all. I think it was his face. He just looked shifty. I shall never let them into our land. And if they try, if they attack us again, I'll burn them to a crisp.